Welcome to my channel. So this episode of Smooth Swales has to do with clothing lines and how to navigate that. These are two sweatshirts. These are hoodie pullovers. This green one here is American Giant. It's their classic hoodie pullover. And this is a Gilden hoodie pullover. And I'm using this one as my advertising logo. The difference between these is significant. The American Giant is a thick, tight woven material of 100% cotton. So I'm really happy with the cotton content and the material structure. This Gilden is a 50% blend cotton, 50% polyester. This is a much lighter hoodie pullover. It's not such a tight weave. It's got the synthetics. I'm not particularly fond of synthetics, but in this case, there are significant differences between these two hoodies. This Gilden 50-50 blend dries much faster than this 100% cotton hoodie pullover. The problem with that is that if you can't extract the moisture out of the cotton, then these have a tendency to get musty. And I wore this for about a week and didn't dry it properly, and it got musty on me, which means that organics were starting to take over the product. I can wear this for a week without it getting musty. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, polyester doesn't hold on to water as well as cotton does. It's a 50-50 blend, so there's some polyester and some cotton. This one absorbs moisture, and then because of the density of the fabric, it doesn't release the moisture. So when we're going through the drying phase in a conventional tumble dryer, it takes a long time. I have to turn this thing inside out. I have to take special care of this particular hoodie. So my comments are going to be focused on that. This hoodie is for poor people. This is for people that need an inexpensive hoodie that's reliable and does a good job in general, and is low maintenance and can be put into a dryer and dried very quickly. This hoodie is for people that have a bit more money, because you have to take special care of the device. You have to take special care. I think of these as tools. These hoodies are tools to me. So this tool has to have special care taken to maintain it. In other words, it has to be dried almost on a daily basis to make sure it doesn't start getting musty and organics don't take over. I live in a semi-arid climate, but we have cool, wet mornings, and we have hot, sunny afternoons. And it takes, my own body moisture gets caught up in the American Giant hoodie, and it doesn't wick away or transpire faster than it absorbs. So this can hold moisture, which is the only, and I mean it, it's the only downside I can find on this garment. Other than that, I really like this garment. I really like the American Giant's quality. I really like what they did with their reinforcements to their shoulders and to their elbows and to the back. I really like the density of the material. But if I was going to have a daily wearing system, I'd need something that can be dried and not get musty. And because I'm speaking about it, this has more value to me as a tool, because I can use it longer without it getting musty. And I'm not particularly fond of polyester. It really doesn't do well with my biochemistry. I like cotton because cotton and I don't stink together. Myself and polyester are terrible. I get terrible BO from polyester shirts and things. And so I select cotton for my dominant wearing of clothing and stuff, but I don't have the same problem with jeans that I do with this one garment. When I put jeans into a tumble dryer, they dry. This took twice as long to dry, and I'm not convinced that it's fully dry yet. And so that's why it's in the sun, and we're drying it in the sun. Now, that means it takes special care. Now, if people are okay with that, this is a wonderful garment. I'm really, like I said, I'm really happy with the American Giant. This is a large. It fits me well. It has a great, the bottom is long enough for my purposes. The sleeves are long enough to cover up to my hands. This is not such a great garment, but it works as a tool better. I can use it more often, and I can get more done with it as a tool. So Gilden's not a better product. I would say that they have an inferior construction of their materials, and that inferiorness is what leads to its inexpensiveness. It being inexpensive, I can purchase more of these tools than I can of these tools. I do less maintenance on this tool than I do on this tool. And just because I prefer the American Giant sweatshirt doesn't mean it's better for my day-to-day work ethics. So this is the first week that I've owned this, and I would say that minus the drying issue, I'd be fully satisfied with this sweatshirt. On the other hand, the Gilden is still going to be a sweatshirt I use on a regular basis to get more done. And there you go. There's my 2 cents on 2 different sweatshirts. Or I should say hoodies.